Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we are back. We have discovered that Byrne doesn't know, for sure, canonically, on screen, how to interact with guys when they are just a friend. And now we are having growth and character development. Byrne, this is a friend-shaped person.
Yeah, right? Wild. I can't even look at you. I just want to die. I'm way too embarrassed. Mark pulls my hands away from my face.
Hey, don't be. Not gonna lie, it was cute though. NGL, it was cute though. Hashtag cute though. And I'm glad we cleared up that misunderstanding.
It's misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. You're
Yeah.
right.
Look,
misunderstanding.
that misunderstanding.
So we're good now, right?
We're Gucci.
And like,
It's fine.
if I maybe try and help you with something, you won't like freak out, maybe.
Like, please. I smile as Mark opens his arm for a friendly hug.
Like, if you want to.
Huh? Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is really weird. Kayla arrives in the cafeteria before I can hug Mark and looks happy to see us.
Hey, I see you two already made up. Did you know we were on the rocks?
What?
That was fine.
Mark blushes when Kayla lays her arms across his shoulders.
I think he is supposed to be
I notice
into her.
that he can't take his eyes off of Kayla when she talks. Yeah, I'm like, I thought from the beginning, once they started being like, and Kayla and Mark, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, you're
please.
shipping Kayla and Mark.
Yeah.
And of course, Kayla, the man of my dreams, the magical Prince Charming, rich and beautiful and handsome. And Mark's gonna have a makeover before she likes him.
Oh, but he's alright. Like, he looks fine.
He looks great. So, let's hang out after school. I feel like eating pizza. Remember way back at the beginning of the game where we went to my house and we had pizza and ice cream? Doing that.
Wow, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Great.
Great idea. I've never been to your house.
Yeah.
Do you want to come too, Byrne? I mean, I was so embarrassed and awkward that I assumed the invitation was at me. So all of us?
I don't know. There's just so much going on at the moment.
Like, everyone keeps asking, oh, so much at the moment. Ben shoves Mark out of the way, bonk.
Thus even more reason to join us. Ben surprises us all.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Oh,
we can have
God.
all four of us there. And for me, it won't be a double date because Mark's in the friend zone, but only because I don't know how to have crushes on guys that I don't find immediately conventionally attractive.
Yeah.
And if I understood that he liked me, I might figure it out. But I don't.
It's fine.
More the merrier. Besides, I'm trying to ship you with Ben. He's still popular and hot.
Yay!
Pizza is life, Byrne. I suddenly want her in a Pizza is Life shirt.
Yes.
You better join us.
Join us. Oh, all right. The bell rings and we all go to class. We agree to meet at the pizza restaurant across the street after school.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
Ben texts me and says that he'll be late. He has a meeting with his football coach. Meanwhile, Kayla's still in the middle of a test.
Don't go by yourself. Okay, you're good with Mark. No, my God, I was like, if you go by yourself, someone's going to abscond with you.
Right? So it's just me and Mark waiting outside the pizza place.
I'm glad that we're back to normal, Byrne. I like having a friend.
Me too, Mark.
And being part of a friend group.
You have no idea how much I missed hanging out with you.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
But really, we're just like, we're trying to guy friend it so hard.
Where's Kayla? I thought she'd be done with her test by now.
I shrug. Why? Do you miss her?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mark looks nervous. I really have to say I don't really entirely understand this at all.
I don't either. I'm not sure
It's okay.
What's exciting about Kayla, but oftentimes, like, when you're young, it's just some kind of unexplained attraction.
Right?
And I mean, that can be with, like, not necessarily when you're just young, but if you spend a lot of time examining your own attraction habits, then it is something like when you look back when you're young going, I had no idea why I liked that person. It was just there. And then later on you can be like, oh, there were certain key things that set me off that I still like, but they were just implied by.
I know what I liked. It's fine. Mark looks nervous. Ask him about Kayla or ignore his nervousness, which sounds like one is leading into the other.
I feel like Byrne would be curious. And if you're just comfortable again, but it's up to you. I don't know what she would necessarily do.
I don't know how much she wants to be involved in, like, him being interested in Kayla is the problem. And like I said, honestly, with the way this game likes to run, it would be ignore his nervousness and still ask him about Kayla. Like, that's what I'm reading this as, because we have actually basically had one basically option lead into the other, and one is just more direct, and you miss a line.
It's true. On the other hand, if you choose the other one, like, you don't get the whole story. Like, sometimes you miss which one's going to be the first one.
Right.
But I feel like that's a thing Kayla does all the time. And if she's finally gone back to, hey, we're friends. Friends talk to each other about what they're thinking and feeling. Right. She might just go for it.
All right, well, since she tries it with Kayla, that's fair. And that says, well, when we weren't talking to each other, did you stop talking to Kayla too?
I didn't know what to talk to her about.
Why not? She's also your friend.
If I'm not in a group, I'm not very comfortable. I mean, you and I can always, fall back on, like, who's your chorizo?
Yes.
Heartless. Who's your chorizo horizon?
Yes. Why not? She's also your friend. We hang out a lot together. Mark gulps anxiously. Ow! You have a crush on Kayla.
Shh, Mark. Oh my God. Shh. As if, please don't tell Kayla about this. I don't want to scare her away, and I like having friends and being part of a social group, and I don't think she likes me like that, anyway.
Don't worry, Mark. But I have bad news for you.
Oh, tell me?
Hi. Kayla seems to have a crush on someone.
She has a round robin of crushes on very many different boys at different times.
Yeah, no, I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. Kayla is constantly like, hello.
Yep.
Like, just hello.
Do you know who?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Unless
we're gonna pull some sort of weird, strange magic conundrum, which is like, let's be a complete creepazoid and try to get you guys to fall in love with each other, and that was so disturbing.
That's very weird.
Holy shit. She told me it's someone she met at Alex's pool party.
Was someone she saw at Alex's pool party.
Kayla was about to fall into the pool, but a handsome guy saved her. Mark frowns, trying to think of who that person might be.
Really?
But all the guys around here seem to be weirdly hot.
He's smiling, though. He's like, really?
Yeah. Do you know who it could be?
No. It seemed like he was hiding something like, oh, really? Or he was like, I have an idea. I could do something helpful for her.
Really
and not something stupid helpful, but like actual helpful.
He doesn't do something dumb.
Yeah, me too.
Like...
But that means she doesn't know who it is, right? He's like, hopeful, because if she has a crush on basically someone who doesn't exist, maybe it'll go away?
Oh, no, actually, I hate to tell you, no,
a lot of times that's even worse, actually.
I think this is, unfortunately, because I don't trust this writer at all, where I trust them to basically do terrible things, which are sometimes fascinating now at this point, but I think, like, Mark is going to pretend to be the dude.
Oh.
Like...
That would be freaking hilarious.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Pulling the old Little Mermaid switcheroo?
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you still have a chance. Kayla surprises me by tapping me on the shoulder.
We both scream and jump. Hey! How was the test?
Wah!
Awful. Let's not talk about it.
At all.
And let's get pizza.
Woo!
Or I'm going to starve to death right here on the pavement.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we get to see a pizza restaurant?
Oh my God!
It's the Miner's Girlfriend Hospital Cafeteria! Oh my God, if you have not seen that one, this is it. This is the hospital cafeteria.
Oh my God. And it's the music.
Yep. It's the same exact thing. I feel like the more we play these games, the more reuses we're gonna do. I still kind of want to do the like Perfect Wedding one because they had that cameo in My Mystic Dragons.
Oh God!
And I've never seen an advertisement for it ever.
Well, maybe it's not one of their more popular ones, or maybe it's not like a new one, so they're not pushing it that hard.
They're only pushing the new ones. All right.
Shortly after we sit down inside,
we realize it looks like a hospital.
We wonder why it looks like a hospital, and then Ben joins us for some reason. And I'm surprised to see Jillian sitting by herself in the corner, because of course that plot point isn't done with.
Sadly nursing a piece of pizza and a half-filled soda.
Right? She doesn't say anything. She just sits in the corner glaring at me. Should I go up to her and say something?
Oh!
No or yes?
I mean, you have all of your friends there, and you do want to clear the air, but you don't want to start drama, but if you go up to her and say something, the only thing you have to talk about is you pushed me, So I don't think we would say anything.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't. You'd start drama in a restaurant? That seems silly.
Like, Bern, if anything, has asserted that she does not like to start drama.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And, like, dealing with it when it's in her face, like, she's been a little more assertive sometimes.
Right.
But, like, she does not go out there and do what might be drama.
I'd rather not make a scene in a restaurant.
I think that sounds a lot more
Besides,
like
I'm
her.
too hungry to argue with anyone.
Walks over with an entire pizza box on your arm, pizza in your hand, and biting it into and chewing it into your face. We should talk. We should talk.
It's very important, but I don't know why. I think she might know something about who is targeting my blog. Perhaps it's her? I decided to tell my friends that I think it's her.
I'm pretty sure Jillian's the culprit. I've seen her hack all kinds of things. I mean, she just has that face.
Me too. I know her pretty well.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but this is all just speculation. I appreciate you like Kayla. It's okay.
She's just like excited. Yeah, and... Oh, sorry, Bern. Didn't mean to cut you off.
But we don't have any proof.
Right, here's your friend. See,
boy.
here's our hacker. Well, I can help you out.
Mark takes out his laptop and begins to hack my fashion blog. He's trying to track whoever it was that ruined my blog. Mark smiles proudly as he has managed to track down the culprit in 5 seconds or less.
Yep.
Again.
Before the pizza even got cold.
Yes.
Why do games keep making me hungry? Even when I eat right before the game, I'm like, oh, food.
Oh, food sounds great. Probably because a lot of these games sometimes... So, like, for me, I know I comfort eat sometimes. So there really is a thing of going, like, when I get kind of distressed or I get anxious, and this game on its own really does sometimes just make me unhappy. It's like, because even as, like, twisted and, like, mildly fascinating because of that it's just sort of like, this is just frustrating.
I think there's also a lot of games that basically do essentially restaurant food or food that I would call treat food.
Right.
And since we're in quarantine, we haven't had hardly any of those for a very long time. Like, we have only ordered pizza once in the last year.
I know.
And that's a thing.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We want to keep people safe.
Yeah, because we're trying to keep people safe and contribute less of a, potential biohazard footprint,
Right.
and also not encourage anyone else to do it. But it's just, I think that's sometimes why I'm more susceptible to going, oh yeah, restaurant or delivery food.
Right.
Nom.
And I have definitely been whining a lot about Chinese food lately. Like,
With
whoa.
this, you can confront Jillian.
Is it really her? Mark nods as he hands me his laptop. I walk to Jillian's table again. You know what this really reminds me of?
That it assumed you took that option? Oh, what's it remind you of?
No, it really reminds me of the fact that, do you remember the person who was making Small's life really hard, and then they just went and confronted them with hacked information or whatever it was?
Oh, the one who had stolen her story.
Yeah.
Her non-copyrighted story that she hadn't written yet. They stole her concept.
Right, that was literally just a story. Like, it's fine.
They stole her plot concept.
Yep, the fact that you have a dragon and somebody fall in love, and that's clearly restricted TM. Can't have.
Yep.
I walk to Jillian's table again.
Did I not make myself clear?
It's your turn. Talk.
What are you talking about?
You're the one who hacked my account, aren't you? Even though in this case, I think it would be more like spammed my account, unless you're really saying that you just hacked my account, and then that means you lost access to your account? 'Cause how do you get access back?
You don't have to take someone's password away. So it's just like giving your password to someone else. They can log in from another location and do shit to your account. But it doesn't mean your password doesn't work for you.
Alright.
Alright, so the thing is, in this case, hacked my account, you got in and posted things. Not just commented on them, but posted things.
Alright, fair.
Alright. Don't be delusional, Bern. I've told you I'm not interested in ruining your life. You have no proof.
I don't react to her bitchy attitude. I simply show her the laptop. Mark tracked down her IP address along with the internet history of her computer. What?
Wow. That is a level of hacking I am unaware of.
Alright, supernatural world. It's fine. It's the only explanation I have.
It is really a supernatural world,
Yeah,
so
this is bonkers. Jillian turns pale. She's been caught red-handed.
And she also understood all of the information immediately.
Yeah, she
I
did.
love that one, when someone turns proof to you, and they go, this! And you're like, start to read it, and they're like, you see the proof? And you're like, no, I'm trying to read it. Oh my god, it's right there!
And you're like, hang on, tiny
I don't
print.
even know what you're showing me!
You can't deny it this time. Jillian looks like she's about to cry. And I suddenly feel bad.
That's the Bern we know.
Yes. Hey, don't cry. Jillian, just tell me what you're doing this.
Because I used to be the trendsetter. The one trendsetter. It was my whole identity, but now everyone follows you instead. They didn't start following 2 blogs because more people like more content. They all unfollowed me and followed you instead. And so just like that whole copyright issue that, Lindsay Ellis talked about recently with a couple of ABO books where the publishers just said that they would most likely buy both if they like that kind of content. Instead, you stole, visibility and customers from me.
Me!
And if you don't know that one, you should really watch her video on ABO. It's pretty good. The lawsuit.
Yeah.
And you took the most important thing from me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alex. You took Alex from me. He dumped me for you when he just had been talking about you a while ago. A long time ago.
I said that he's terrible. Why do you want him? Wait, what?
When
Make
we
yourself aware.
When we were dating, and Ben just kept talking about you and kept talking about you. And whenever Alex and I were around Ben, he would just keep talking about you. And eventually, Alex dumped me because he wanted to find out more about you.
No, Jillian, I didn't take anything or anybody away from you. In fact, I still look up to you when it comes to fashion. I still want to collaborate, And about Alex, I've heard everything from Ben. I think you should move on from him.
Ah, she did say it. He's not a very good guy, but said it very quietly.
Yeah.
Like, the whispering of trans rights.
I did, well, I'm not going to, Here, let me put this on my thing. See, we care about Black Lives Matter.
You want me to leave him alone so you can have Alex for yourself?
We put it on white text on a black background. See, it shows how much we care. We're not going to change policies or influence anything or do anything. It's fine. No, that's not what I'm saying. Jillian, you're a beautiful, smart girl. And I weirdly suddenly sound like Mister.
Yep.
Whoa.
It's okay, that happens when you're in the hospital.
Oh, God, right? You can get any guy you want. But Alex is just not into you.
I've always hated that line. You can get any guy you want. That's the one I want. Well, any guy but that guy. Then why did you say any guy?
Any guy.
You can get any other guy you want. Except that's also not true because there's 3 guys that are actively really into Byrne right now and you probably can't get any of them.
No shit. You should get over him. I mean, really for me, I'm just like, he's kind of a terrible person. Jillian breaks into tears and I hug her because...
And quietly, from the peanut gallery on the other side of the, thing, as if this were a romantic comedy, you just say, the whole restaurant, yay!
They get together. Wait, what?
I'm so sorry, Ben. I don't know why I turned into this. It seems like I was just blinded by love or attachment, I guess. I'm really sorry.
And then this will instantly be solved like it was for Small and never come up ever again.
Poof.
Hey, it's okay, Jillian. We're fine now, okay? Jillian nods as she wipes the tears from her eyes. We make up and agree to talk more next time. However, Jillian has lost her appetite. She leaves the restaurant with her pizza in a box.
And leaves the cupcakes on the table.
Right? She promised me that she's going to text me later.
We've actually exchanged numbers. We didn't tell you.
Whoa, we got real involved. It's fine. Jillian keeps her promise. She texts me when I get back from the pizza restaurant, and it seems like we've become friends now. Now I'm waiting for Ben to pick me up for a movie date.
You know what would be really great? If she joins their friend group with Mark, and then you start seeing all of them on the screen, it just starts piling more and more people on.
That would be so good! Mm-hmm. He's supposed to come in 15 minutes, but I get a phone call instead.
Uh-huh.
Hello? Hey, Ben. I'm sorry I have to cancel our date tonight. My mother isn't feeling well. Oh, it's fine, Ben. Is she okay? I'm not sure. We're waiting for a family doctor to check her over. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, please, don't be. Stay with your mother, okay? And I hope she's okay. Thank you, Ben. I'll call you again later. Okay, bye. I sigh loudly. I don't feel disappointed since Ben has to take care of his mother. He's a nice guy. At this point, I really just desperately want to get away from the goddamn loud noise.
Yep.
That it seems like I'm the only one that can hear, but still!
Yeah, no one else cares about it. I never even think about the fact that I might be the only one who can hear it. I just go, no one else cares that music is loud. It's just me.
But I don't know what to do now.
God, I'm just as crazy as Byrne. Every time in the stream, I keep thinking the music is loud, and everyone else says, no, it's just fine.
It's true.
It's me.
I'm just gonna call Joey. Wow. I reached for my smartphone again and dialed Joey's number immediately. Wow, Bern, hang on. So I've kind of noticed this weird shift as, again, like I mentioned that both Joey and Ben lost a lot of their bite once Alex showed up. Like, they needed to make sure that Alex is now the bad guy.
Yes.
And like, Bern is also now sort of weirdly sliding into they're fine territory and just nodding. Like, it's suddenly like nothing really...
Nothing has been resolved or addressed, and Bern is just suddenly like, and now this is my life, and this is just my habit, and this is just what's happening. Yeah. Now that I have had a good experience with, Ben rescuing me from a pool experience, and with Joey doing one nice thing for me, now they're both on my good list.
Yep, and then that's just it. All right, well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us, because we are out of time. So if you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies. And it was great playing with you. Bye!